Happy Tuesday. I missed you yesterday. Monday was just too hard. So I'm starting off with the elemis skin food, moisturizing glow priming moisturizer. God, obviously I need to keep some glasses over here. Okay, I wasn't here yesterday, so I didn't have a chance to talk about uh episode 3 of Alan versus Pharaoh. Oh my God, it is so completely damning and all. It's just hideous. It just, you can see how, the years and years and years of people, like how Weinstein got away with it. Well, because it like started with this one, and the cover up was just monumental, and just disgusting. And people who, quite a few people left their jobs with the city, and different things with the Connecticut State Police and things. And then they just said it was, a nightmare, and just totally shocking that, what powerful men can get away with. And I mean, including child rape. So I am, I have always believed Dylan Farrow, and more than ever. I mean, he paid off the people at Yale. He did everything he could to control um, the reports about him, and literally, there's no question he bought off these people at Yale who gave some kind of report that completely said he was let off. And anyway, it was obviously bullshit. And also, one of the people who, and they also had destroyed the notes from the time period. And oh my God, this guy is just so insanely evil. And last time I was seeing, the most chilling part was when he was in the middle of raping Dylan. She's wiggling around trying to stop him, and he's like, "Stay still. If you stay still, we can go to Paris." And I mean, that is just so chillingly evil. It's just beyond comprehension. And then in the next one, they saved another little nugget for, that was in part 2, and another little nugget for part 3 was um, that what he he told her to, so if she didn't tell, she can never tell on him, and if she doesn't tell, then she can be in his movies. I mean, first he's like trying to bribe this little 7-year-old girl with going to Paris, who probably has no idea what that means. And um, also then saying, if you don't tell on me, keep our little secret, then you could be in my movies. I mean, it's just so fucking depraved. Excuse me, I can't. I mean, it's like there's just no other word for it. And I mean, it's just so horrifying, but it's very vindicating now. And Mia Farrow was insanely classy under these horrible circumstances, and she decided it was better to protect her children than to fight in the press with him and try to get her side of the story out, especially because she just, like, at that time, he successfully did this media smear campaign, and he was too powerful in New York, shooting all his movies in New York. So nobody wanted to hold him accountable. Nobody wanted that gravy train to stop. And you see that over and over and over and over with these guys, and it's just despicable. Oh yeah, so I'm doing the I Heart Revolution Unicorn Heart palette right now. It's very crumbly. It's hard to hold it up. Oh, that's the right colors. I love these colors. The silver looked a lot more sparkly. Normally I don't put the darkest color in the front, but I mean in the inner corner. But they tricked me by making it look like it was a light color. In a little bit of a hurry. I got class coming up. But anyway, I've been pretty traumatized even thinking about that. And then after I watched that part 3 of Alan versus Pharaoh, then the Harry and Meghan interview was on, and I definitely watched that, and I think as I may have mentioned before, because my name is also Diana, and I was born exactly 10 weeks to the day before the person who became Princess Diana. I've always felt a connection to her and her story, and I was appalled by what they did to her. And so, yeah, I'm interested to see what's happening now with her spare child, the heir and the spare. I mean, isn't it just crazy that's how they think of them? And that's just how they have to function. But it's just totally shocking to me that Megan felt that suicidal, and not only did she not get any help, I mean, they said that this just wouldn't be a good look. Well, she could have gone into the hospital, and it would have been her own business why she went in there. But also, are you freaking kidding me that it wouldn't be a good look for her to go get help, but a suicide would look fine? A pregnant woman's suicide would have looked fine. I mean, what? And that's exactly how they treated Diana. Like she was crazy, and that was how Charles decided to, he just dismissed her and left her to suffer alone, like completely. I don't know how she survived. I really don't know how she survived with what she had to be put through. She was clearly a lot stronger than anyone of those people gave her credit for. But anyway, to see this happening to their kid and his wife, and the racism, it's just so despicable. But this monarchy's been holding on by a thread for a long time, and it barely survived Diana leaving. Um, and that was what, 30, no, how many ever years ago? Yeah, 30 years ago. God, it's hard to believe. Well, it's also hard to believe that this, you know, Woody Allen and Mia Farrow thing has been going on this long, but it's right that it's coming back in because he needs to be shunned. And it sucks. I think they should make there should be no statute of limitations on any sexual abuse of a child. I mean, can't we just make that like a that should be, that should just be the rule from now on. I mean, so he could be held accountable. Well, and I'm really psyched for next week because I really am a big fan of Ronan Farrow's, and so he gets more involved. And he was a baby, just slightly younger than Dylan, and they grew up, super tight together. Um, but I wonder, oh, he must have had his DNA done by now. But it's just amazing that Woody Allen never guessed that this incredibly angelic, beautiful looking child who had absolutely none of the features. I mean, the thing that I never understood about Woody Allen is, to me, he was always just freaking repulsive. I mean, nothing even remotely sexy about him. How could I just don't even get it. Like how any of those women would want to be with him. I mean, it's just like the most horrible body, the most, I mean, a brutally ugly face, horrible, horrible voice. Yeah, I just thought he was totally disgusting. But then to the point where, yeah, I can't watch his movies anymore. And a lot of people said that. And oh, anyway, so back on to Harry and Meghan. That's just, let's see, Oprah had, between Oprah and Meghan, they just basically blew the roof off of Buckingham Palace. And let's see, what happens next, because it would be it would be amazing if their whole house of cards came tumbling down after, it's just been propped up for so long. But I think there's still too many people who are invested in it to let that happen. Okay, I need some glitter. Going into the dreaming of glitter. Well, I used the two pink ones last time, so this time I'm going to the purple for my special little secret signature stripe. Okay, what do we need now? Oh, I was like so busy talking. This was also the came with the unicorn palette, Blushing Heart's Eye Heart Revolution, and this is a peach baked triple baked blusher. This is Fenty Beauty in Flamingo. Okay, now I need some glitter on top. Ulta Beauty Shimmer. How's that? Well, happy unicorn hearts to you, and um, I plan to be back tomorrow. Please follow and bring your friends. Thanks so much for being there.